Also, why am I behind this boss? I'm just dumb. Getting stunned. Standing right behind his tail.
What the fuck? And where am I? Oh, I see where I'm at. I must have been a little. I must have had a little alcohol in my system when I logged off last. Because I don't remember being here. I mean, I know what's here. There's a dungeon here.
Oh yeah, no, we were about to do the Bracken hide.
And then I
Or no,
fucking
we did get into the Bracken hide.
did we ever finish? We sure. There's no way we finished
No,
it,
no, no.
right?
Somebody left. I think that was
Cool. Hopefully it wasn't
I
me.
think. Or did we finish?
I
No,
I I
can't
wasn't
remember. I
100%
don't think we.
sure.
I don't think we, something fucking went
I ended up because I had that
right.
12 pack that night. You know, obviously with drinking less than I used to, if I drink a whole 12 pack, I'm doing real good. And I was on beer 11, and I had just a swallow left in beer 11 when I woke up in the morning. So I drank basically 11 beers,
Oh
and
yeah.
not only 11 beers, but 11 Coors Originals too, so higher alcohol content. I have a case of
Yeah.
Coors Light tonight, but I have one. I have the one from the 12 pack left of the Coors Original, so I'm starting off with the good tasting one, and I got
Oh
30
yeah.
wings sitting next to me as well. So
Ooh, that
it's
sounds
a
treaty.
it's a wings and beer kind of Saturday night. And just got to
Fuck
figure
yeah,
out
it sounds awesome.
what I'm gonna play here.
Oh yeah.
You dare to steal from my crucibles? I am coming for you, little worms! You will perish in flames!
Oh my goodness, dude! What the fuck?
What am I doing? Brawling.
Good old remix.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been checking that out.
I honestly, personally, I've been having tons of fun on it. Like,
Hey, that's what matters, dude. That's
it's
quite literally that's
like
all that matters.
it's just so chill. I'm running a normal raid right now, and like you can see that there's some people that like farmed out threads, and they're just super OP. They'll do like 2 million, 1 million DPS.
Right, right.
So you just kind of sit back, relax, and run through the raid with them, kind of carrying you in a way. Until, you eventually get your own shit up and you can start doing that.
Amen.
Or if you just want to level alts, it's like probably the best way to level alts. I've got my fifth 70 on the way from this already.
Hell yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about.
The city's finest
Pumping them out,
wares.
much as I can. Where the
My wares
six
are
pack.
always available.
I don't expect to play all of them or anything. More just to fill out the roster on my account. Since it's not the OG account.
I wonder if anybody's hanging out in my old hangout.
It's your old hangout.
There's not a fucking soul in here. Not one. That's hilarious. It's in the inn. You bow to the odd statue in the back corner, and you go into that little room. There's not a fucking soul in here. Not one.
Fuck.
It's like a forgotten room.
I don't know about that. You bow to the keeper
You,
or
bo-
the statue?
there's an odd statue in the back right corner of the room. It just says
Oh,
odd statue. You focus it and hit slash bow, and it transports you into this little room where you can duel in here too.
I ain't ever known that before, man.
No
At
shit.
least I don't think so. Like, if I did, I definitely forgot about that. What
I
the
feel
fuck?
like a lot of people may have because there's again I've never come in here and seen nobody in here. It's my own. It's just like my house now. There's nobody in
Hell
here.
yeah, dude. That's funny as fuck. I'm gonna come and barge into your house now that I know. I'll live rent free.
Oh, there's even some chairs. I can even grab a seat. Grab a seat at
Hell
a
yeah.
table. Wait for one of the waiters to come over here and give me something. It's not bad.
Hell yeah, dude.
I can't believe there's nobody in here. That's hilarious.
Oh, 15 more days of doing Siege of Orgrimmar. Unless I start doing Heroic, and that cuts that in half. Oh, no, it doesn't, because they'll share lockout. Oh, never mind. It is 15 days now, no matter what. If I do it every single day, it's legit. There's still like 70 something days of this fucking event, so
Yep.
like, I have no rush. I have no need to rush. Holy. Had this orc warrior and his maybe it was Maghar orc. I'm not sure if it was Maghar orc or just normal orc, but his name was Tagrosh. And he looked so much like Garrosh Hellscream with his transmog and everything. It was insane. Tagrosh.
I can dig it.
Like I said on stream, he looked like Garen's cousin or something. Garen? Garrosh's cousin or something. Garen's a champion from League of Legends.
Nah.
Came out of nowhere. Garen Garrosh. Orc human. Same. So good.
Oh, brother. And I've done absolutely nothing since I got off work last night.
Ain't nothing. That you've been. That's not true. You've been relaxed. Been chilling.
That's true.
That is something. And that's an important something too. Some people forget to do.
Did I just hear somebody jump in? I did. Hi, Fern.
I'm back, yo.
Hi.
Hi, Pro.
Back.
Yo, yo.
Yo.
How's things? I hear tell you just did a solo shuffle, won 4 out of 6, and only got 5 points for it.
Oh, I was fucking raging, man. It brings the good old fucking PvP back out in me, man. Raging it, mate.
Hey.
Don't like it.
It's the same for me though. Oh, yeah.
I just don't understand how it works, you know? You go 4 out of 6, you get 5. You go 2 out of 6, you lose 60. I don't fucking get it.
Yeah, I don't either. I was telling Alex I had one the other night where I won 5 out of 6, and I think I only got 7 points. I didn't really understand it either.
I think it has to do with your group makeup, your matchmaking in your group, whatever
It could. Yeah, it could.
But still doesn't make fucking sense.
Guy just pumping his healing done. He has noxious vapors on him.
Could be just pumping his numbers.
You look at the healing done. Oh my god, yeah.
And how are you this fine evening, Fern?
Good. How are you?
I got no complaints. Literally just got on. Been on for a whopping number of 11 minutes. Got my wings.
Oh boy.
Got my wings. Got some cold beer. Got my one hitter in my hand, and WoW playing. So this is about as native an evening as there could possibly be.
Well, it sounds like you're prepared for the night.
You could say that. What's going on, Charlie? Jumped right into farm sim, huh? That's what I'm talking about. Must be that kind of Saturday night. Like, dude, I got home last night. It was about 1:30-ish. I sat down at the computer till about 2, and then I was like, I got no energy, man. I'm going to sleep. And so I went to sleep, and then I woke up about 7:30 in the morning, and it was raining lightly outside, nice and cool. I opened up the blinds, opened up the window, laid right the fuck back down, slept till noon. So that was good. Then I woke up, took a shower, looked around, looked at the computer, turned some stuff on, and I laid back down. I didn't go to sleep. I just kind of laid on the bed, played on my phone, watched a couple videos, and then, eventually made the decision that I was going to go get B-dubs and some beer and come back and do some WoW, and that's where I find myself. Rained all fucking day, though, man. All fucking day. It was still misting when I came back just a minute ago. So that probably kills Frisbee golfing tomorrow, which is what I wanted to do. I still can't believe there's nobody in this room. Not one person. And not one person has come in since I walked in here. This is the forgotten room.
What do you mean?
So there's this room at the back of the inn in Valdrakken, the new city. Well, it's not new now, but in the most recent new expansion. Anyways, there's an odd statue in the back. It's literally called Odd Statue, and if you target it, stand in front of it, and then do /bow, it transports you into this little room where you can go in there, and there's an innkeeper in here, and he sells some stuff, and you can set it as your home, and you can also duel in this room, I believe. And used to be there was always people in here, and I haven't come in here in a long time. I just decided to check it out when I hearthed, and sure enough, there's nobody in here. Been here all by my lonesome. So this is now my house. I'm gonna hang a year and beer sign on the statue. See what happens. Oh, that reminds me. The other night I wanted to see if there was any chance that Crimmit had ever gotten my mail and decided to relinquish my name, because she sure as fuck never responded. But I didn't expect her to respond. I don't care if you respond. Just fucking give up my name. So anyway, I bought a name change, and I never tried it. So maybe I should go look and see if it's available.
Yeah.
Let's see if it's going to let
Get
me
back.
do it. Let's see if it's going to let me do it. Because my current name is Beer. I had to drop the I because after the friendship between me and Kremet splintered, she figured out that I was going to transfer over to Proudmoore, and she fucking went to Proudmoore and made a fucking Year and Beer to cock block me out of my fucking name because
Oh.
she's a cunt waffle. And I recently finally found the character on the Armory, and she's got it all dressed in like fucking fairy wings, and it's like level 10 or some shit like that. And I'm like, you're a fucking cunt. But
Wow.
maybe. I tried to like appeal to her. I was like, if our friendship ever meant anything to you, drop that character so I could have my fucking name back. But I think she's too much of a cunt waffle to do it. But I'm about to find out.
You know what tripped me out the other day?
What's that?
I was in a raid group. Um, just a random raid group on Mop Remix, and I look at our like one of our tanks, and it's OGR, like OHGR, like start of my
Oh.
name. So I was like, what the
Yeah.
hell? And it was a void elf. Like that's kind of odd. And they're on Mal'Ganis too. So I was like, what the
Yep,
fuck?
it still says this name is not available, so Cunt Waffle did not listen to me.
It's like one of the realms I play on.
What a
And I
fucking,
realized,
what a
I don't know, that's
bitch.
just ogre. Like I guess they just named their character ogre.
If I could ever find her in real life, I would consider seriously, I would seriously consider slapping her fucking right in the face. Just tell her what a cunt she is to her face.
Okay.
I know, settle down, right?
I
Thank
know.
you, thank
I
you.
know. I understand. You need to,
How does one going to be? How does one go from being one of your best friends in the world to such a complete CW?
I don't know.
I don't either. I don't get it.
You have now gave me a new meaning to CW. I've always thought of it just as clockwise.
It is now a cunt waffle. That's another clean one you can use too. You can call somebody a CW out in the real world. Nobody will ever know what you're talking about. Just don't. If they ask you to explain it, just don't.
Yeah.
You're better off not knowing.
Okay.
How you doing on gear, Mr. Procon?
Sorry.
I
What?
said, how you doing on PvP gear?
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good now.
Getting close?
Yeah, no, I'm pretty good now. Oh, there's only like 4 pieces something I need now.
Ooh, you know what that sounds like? That sounds like twos pretty soon.
Oh yeah, fucking no.
That's what I'm talking about. Then you can lose a few and get mad at me instead of some random asshole.
Nah, nah. I was telling Alex before, I got on earlier from 7:30 my time till 10 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
I did 2.5 solos. That's how bad the queues are.
Oh, that's brutal. And the the queues for twos are almost instant, almost every time.
Yeah.
Me and Tim the other night, I think we played 8 games, and we only 8 or 10 games, and we only won 2. Just get our asses raffle stomped. And then after it, I'm like Alex, if you want to, we can maybe knock down a couple. I said I ain't trying to pressure you or nothing, because I wasn't sure, And he was like, yeah, I can do that. And we got on. I think we won our first 5 or 6 in a row, then lost one, won a few more, lost one. We won a bunch. Ended up winning a bunch. My rating I was 3 points. My best rating for the season, I was 3 points shy of 1,700. I think I still sit at 1668. Yeah, and 1697 was my season high. But we ended up playing a bunch of games, and I think Alex and I won more than we lost, I'd say. But you know what, though? A lot of those wins came early because he had no rating. So we were facing off against some weaker teams, and then when we started getting the professional teams, we started getting waxed a little bit. What was that, Fern?
Oh, I thought I got kicked out because it got really quiet.
Oh no, no. So every now and again
Mm.
we'll go from talking to silence. Are you? And well,
That's okay.
my game probably isn't. Are my speakers set right? I don't know if I set my speakers right.
I don't know. I'm having a hard time with the connection, anyways. So
Oh, I'm sorry.
everyone keeps roboting. No, it's not your fault.
Oh, yeah. No,
It's where I live.
everything is set properly. Yeah, I mean that's what you get for living anywhere near Detroit. It's a toilet. It's the toilet of the nation. Hey, listen.
You're terrible.
At least it's not
I
Milwaukee.
know it's a dig at the Red Wings.
It definitely
No,
is.
exactly.
Well, you know what Milwaukee's nickname is?
No.
So Milwaukee is the nation that wipes. I'm sorry, Milwaukee is the city that wipes the nation's ass. And the reason is because the whole city is basically built around paper mills.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that.
Yep.
That makes sense. That's funny.
Yep. Or if you want to fancy it up a little, it's Milwaukee. I actually like Wisconsin, though. I know people from Chicago aren't supposed to like Wisconsin because of the Bears-Packers thing, but I think over the last 10 years, the Bears have only beaten the Packers 3 times out of 20 tries. So,
And if that's all you're going on, then you're really judging a whole state by.
why do you think I hate Detroit?
I know exactly.
Because we're
I
better than
don't
the
think.
Blackhawks.
Oh.
I mean, I hate you, Blue, but, you know.
Oh, hey, Nate.
Hi, Blue. How are you?
Oh, I'm surviving. How are you?
Have the Indians finally let the chief out of his fucking servitude for a few minutes to get on and play some game? So I'm at work the other day. And a bunch of stuff's happening. A bunch of people are trying to get my attention for help on different areas. And I said to somebody, I said, hold on. The Indians need me over there. And right away, this girl looks at me and says, Nate, you can't fucking say that, you idiot. And I'm looking at her, I'm like, oh, fuck, I can't. You're right. We have a bunch of people that are like Indian in like not Native American Indian, which I meant like, chief Indians.
Oh.
Like, like boss, coworker, boss and subordinates, whatever.
Still can't say it.
Yeah, but chiefs and Indians apparently can't use that one at work.
Nice way to get yourself written up again.
That's what they said. Thankfully, only like a couple people heard me say it, and one of them told me to shut the fuck up right away. So I stopped that one, and I don't think I got caught. Yeah. Like I felt stupid after, but when I said it, I meant it in the most innocent way, I mean, but then when I thought about it, there's like 6 ladies there that are Indian descent.
You don't want to
Yeah,
be some Gandhi,
probably
mate.
not.
Yeah, and that's a great. All it takes is one of them to hear that and get pissy.
Gandhi will fuck you
And
up, man.
and the worst part, at least from my perspective, the worst part is every one of them is super nice. I like them all. So there would
Aw.
be no reason for me to ever insult any of them in any way. I'm actually blessed in that aspect at work a little bit, knock on wood.
I'm back.
Like basically all of the people I work with I like. I don't really have anybody. I mean, aside from the one lady in the morning, and I'm not naming any names, but the one lady in the morning whom I really barely ever see, that's the only person that I work with that I have any kind of disdain for. And to be clear, the only reason why I have disdain for her is because for some unknown reason she hates my guts. And the only theory I have, and I will not mention the company or any names in any of this story, is she used to come in and she used to write inspirational notes on her board. I've told this story before on here. And one of the ones she did was the one about how a boat can take on lots of water and blah, blah, blah. With teamwork, it doesn't sink. And I just wrote on the bottom of it really fucking small, said, beware icebergs. Which I thought's fucking funny. And she didn't. And she knew it was me. And from that point forward, she hated me. That's the only thing I can think of. Nothing else I've done could possibly have caused her to hate me like this. Because whenever I see her, I'm super polite. Whenever she needs anything, I jump to help her, even though I know she hates my guts. You know what I mean? Because I'm at work, and that's what you do. You're professional. You have, if work needs get done, like she's trying to do work at work, which is helping a patient, which is exactly what we do. Thus, if she needs my help in any way, shape, or form, I'm going to offer it. You know what I mean? Whether I like you or not doesn't matter.
Yeah. I don't know. Some people just can't separate it out.
They cannot. And I hear stuff about her every day, about how she treats others at work, and it does not sound like I'm the only one she treats like shit. It sounds like she just has a pattern of that.
Oh, shit.
So my stream from whatever it was a week or so ago, where I was demonstrating how I would attack somebody with my knife if they broke into my house. That video it made it that video did make it over to YouTube, right? And then Tim went over there and made a comment. I can't remember exactly what his comment was. It was something like, all I remember the context of it was pantsless man.
Pantsless man.
It was near Memorial Day. That's what it was. Cause I remember now. But anyway, I hold on. Let me go to YouTube and see. Let me go to my YouTube and see if I can fucking find what he said. Cause it made me fucking laugh really hard. Here it is. It says, pantsless man attacks home intruder with Dragon Lord. Intruder was delimped into Vienna sausages. God damn it, man. I fucking laughed. My knife's name is the Dragon Lord, by the way. It does say it on there.
Oh, okay.
Here, hold on, I'll grab it. Because it's right here, because I gotta have it for home defense just in case. Let me see if I can read what it says on there. I know it says it on here somewhere. Oh, this thing is getting a little bit dirty. I need to get some like proper Earl to put on this thing, get it nice and clean. Oh, it looks like it's got like a soda stain or something on it there. What have I done? Oh dear. Oh dear, Dragon Lord. Oh, I spit on myself. I was trying to spit on the knife. I gotta be careful though how I wipe this. If I wipe the blade, I'm gonna fucking slice the fuck out of myself.
So don't do that.
I don't know what that was. That was gross. I'm glad I saw that on there.
Don't do that again.
I've never cut myself with this knife, knock on wood.
Mm-hmm.
No, I haven't, for real.
Famous last word.
No, I never have. Thank you. Stop trying to jinx me, turd.
We're trying to unjinx you since you're jinxing yourself.
No, I'm definitely trying to screw him over.
Well, that's blue in a nutshell. But this thing is still super fucking sharp, though. I don't think it says Dragon Lord.
A soda can recently.
It's possible. I might have just chopped the top off one like a fucking animal. But the artist's name is on here that made this knife.
Cool.
And the only thing I have that makes it the Dragon Lord, the only thing that you can see that makes it the Dragon Lord is the dragon that's on it, if you can see. Hold on, I'll put it up by the thing. So there's an actual dragon on both sides, like at the base of the blade.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. This is the one thing that my ex-wife let me get, like, kind of randomly, that I still greatly appreciate. Oh yeah, just stuck her in the table next to me. That looks like a good way to cut myself later. Not reaching past it. No, I don't want that yet. I don't want that yet. It's all good.
I don't believe you could properly use that.
Say that one more time.
Oh yeah.
I don't think you could properly use that.
How so? What do you mean?
Well, I think about that time I taught you how to use pockets, and since then I was like, I don't think you have the skill.
Yeah, that's you actually raise a pretty solid point there. I mean, a guy that doesn't understand how pockets work probably isn't going to understand the combat with a dagger. Fern, if you don't know what he's talking about there, the others in here do. So it was right when I got my surgery, and I'm walking on crutches everywhere, and about my 1400th fucking trip to the refrigerator trying to get back with a soda can in my fingertips while using the crutches to not put my Blue Moon's like, "Hey Nate, have you ever heard of pockets? Why don't you put it in your pocket?" And I stopped and I thought for a second. I was like, "Well, son of a bitch, he has a point there, because all of my shorts have pockets, right?" And I mean, I probably carried 1400 back to the back, and I dropped a few that had to go back to the fridge, and I'll drink that one later, get a different one, because try using crutches and carrying a soda can in your fingers. It isn't so easy. It sounds easy, it's not.
No.
Especially,
no, but you use your pockets a lot easier.
Yeah, all of a sudden everything's fucking cake sauce. So that really did happen.
Well, blame it on the painkillers.
Right? What, Tim? What are you talking? What do I need to enchant? What you talking about? Are you telling me I'm missing an enchant? I better not be missing no enchant.
Weapon?
I don't think I'm missing an enchant. I'd be upset. No, it's enchanted with Sophic Devotion, which is what it's supposed to be. Oh, the Dragon Lord.
Oh,
I'm an idiot.
that's a good point.
Yeah, it's a good point. That's fucking. It's actually really funny now. It would look good with a fire enchant on it.
Out the water. That was.
Yeah, right. It definitely would look good with a fire enchant on it. I don't know where you get one of those IRL. To look into it. Maybe Google knows. I wasn't ready for that, Tim. You caught me off guard. Still ain't a soul in this room. Not one fucking person. They're having their dance festival right now. There's even events that happen here. Like a couple guys come out and fight and shit in the middle. I'm pretty sure you can duel in here too. Or maybe you could duel and then they took it away. I don't remember. But I know you could at one point. They did good with the wings tonight too. They're not super saucy, so they're a little less spicy. Now I kind of like them when they're super spicy hot, but my body yada doesn't. So it's best if they're like this. I mean, they're still moist. They're not like dry, but it's not quite as super fucking gonna come out your butt the same color style, you know.
I don't do anything that hot, so no.
Yeah, right. I mean, sometimes it literally will come out literally the same color as it goes in. It comes like I poop it, it's like liquid orange. Like there's only one thing, and it's funny because it'll happen fast. Like I'll eat these, and before I go to bed, I'll poop and it'll be orange. Sorry, it's a little more information than you probably needed. I forget.
I got three letters for you.
What?
TMI.
TMI.
Well, I keep forgetting that there's somebody other than just the boys in here.
You're fine.
If you ask him, he'll show you.
I think it was TMI.
I'll take a picture of the toilet right after I poop
I've been saying
next.
that for like a decade, and he still goes.
Yeah, this is a fact.
You should ask him about his truck, though.
Okay, so the reason that the truck thing is a thing is because we're at work. And I'll just tell this story and I think, Fern, you're probably the only one that hasn't heard this story. No, but you brought it up, so it's too late. So I needed to know like what you're talking about. So we're at work, right? We're at work, and this is when my other buddy Eddie that passed away recently, he was the foreman on that day. We were working on a footing, so it's hotter than hell. It's bright sunlight. We're walking in the mud, you know. Everybody's kind of half-ass miserable, but whatever. We're trying to make the best of the day. Somebody brought up something about a truck, and then somebody said something about their truck, and somebody else said something about theirs, and this one guy that's there, kind of a goofy guy, whatever, guy that a bunch of us had bought weed from in the past, and it was never really good. It was always just like because we couldn't get weed somewhere else, so I got it from him. Anyway, he starts telling Eddie about his truck, and he's like, hey man, you want to see a picture of my truck? Ed's like, well sure. And so he goes over by Ed, you know, and nobody else really went over there. It was just Ed. And he opens up his fucking phone and he goes to the fucking gallery, and right away Ed's like, oh, what the fuck? He's like, oh man, I'm sorry, man, that was just my dick pic. And he's scrolling. He accidentally showed Eddie his dick pic that he sends to girls.
Oh my goodness.
So now when you say you want to see a picture of my truck, it's basically, you know, here you go.
Okay.
Eddie was just like, what the fuck, man? Why would you have that on your phone? Yeah, it was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie.
That's fine.
One of many Eddie Kennedy stories that float around in my brain. It's funny how you can remember more about a person after they die than you can sometimes when they're still alive.
Yeah. That I understand.
I bet I can keep you going all night, Nate.
It would not take much. It would not take much. He could. And he knows exactly which buttons to push. Like he could push a button and it's like when you go to the soda machine and you're looking for a Diet Coke, he pushes a button for a Diet Coke. Blue knows what button to push to get what story. He really does.
I believe it.
Oh, he's done it in raids, man. We're right in the middle of getting ready for a raid.
Hours at a time.
That's funny. Oh.
See, you finally switched back to retail.
I haven't been on hardcore for a hot minute, but I will be coming back there for some activities for sure. But yeah, I did. I jumped on and then I pretty quickly PvP geared myself out, and then I started reaching out into some Mythic Pluses as well. I will admit that hardcore's been a lot of fun, and it still is. It is a much slower pace. Everything.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You get on this, and all of a sudden it's like, holy fuck! You feel like a speed typer just trying to keep up with your fucking cooldowns. You know what I mean? And there's something about that that's an extra little adrenaline kick, you know?
You know what the best way to tank is?
What's that?
With a ball mouse.
Hey, and I came back. I'm basically playing all heals now too, and I sold all my gear because it was all completely outdated. So just sold it all. And I, like I said, I geared out in full conquest, and then I jumped into some mythics, and I've already grabbed like about half a set worth of PVE gear as well.
You used to put that in your LFG chats. Looking for a group, use ball mouse.
Flex on them.
Right. What am I doing? I had to do something. Oh yeah, I remember now. Time to refresh the beer. I got to come up with a new AFK picture though. That one's getting old already. It's a nice thing about it, you know. You can use one for a little while and you move on to the next one. I got to find something else clever though. It's got to be better than that one. That one's pretty good if you ask me. I've got a couple other cool, like, stupid things that I found on the internet over the course of time, but I don't know. I'll figure it out though. Probably next stream. Next stream there'll be a different one. That's my Detroit Red Wings fucking fan greeter.
Patrick Kane.
Dude, is he gonna sign with the Hawks? No, I'm telling
Again?
you, there's been rumors that they're talking about bringing him back. There actually has been rumors about that. I look, man. He was only with the Wings for basically like 3/4 of a season. I can welcome him back and forget that ever happened. You know? Dude, there's nothing would make me happier than seeing Patrick Kane get to play with Connor Bedard for a couple of seasons, you know, at the end of his career. I think it would take a little pressure off Connor Bedard, to be honest with you. And if you took a little pressure off him, he might even be that much better. Because all of a sudden, not everybody would be looking at him to be the best thing on the ice. You know, you still look to old fucking 88 when he's out there, you know? He showed some good speed, some good hands, some good accuracy while playing with the Wings. After coming off of a major fucking hip surgery that not everybody comes back from at all.
Pretty sure he left to win, so why would he go back to Chicago?
No, you're I mean, I love that you want to incense me in any way that you can, but that is not why he left. The Blackhawks pushed him out. Same thing that they did to Taves. They pushed him out basically because they wanted to clean house fully. And I think now, after a year removed and they're starting to rebuild, they got their number 1 pick, they got their number 2 pick this year. They're seeing that adding a couple of veterans to this team right now could already put you in a position to contend for the playoffs right now. And not necessarily for the cup yet, but you could at least be a playoff team right now with just a couple veteran adds. And why not add the fan favorite Patrick Kane back that would absolutely help to put fucking butts in seats in your stadium? You know what I mean? I mean, it only makes sense. Now, mind you, that's usually why things don't happen in this world, is because they make sense, but...
A little trivia. Last time the Pens picked one, and then 2 the next year, you know who they took?
I don't... Was that the Crosby-Malkin thing?
It was.
Damn.
And you're
Listen.
gonna get Bedard and what?
I don't know who they're going to pick yet. So the overall consensus for the number 1 pick is that dude Celebrini. I don't know who the number 2 pick is, I have to admit. But I don't know. And listen, talk about a blessed franchise, the Penguins. You go from an era where you have Lemieux and Yager to the next era where you have Crosby and Malkin. Like, has any team ever had a 1-2 and then a follow-up 1-2 like that? I can't remember one.
I mean, I haven't followed any team long enough to know that answer except for one.
That's probably true, too. I mean, but... So, during the last number of years, now not the most recent years, not so much, because I've watched very little of anything, including sports. But previous to that, long before and or during the Hawks run, not only did I watch a lot of hockey, but I played a lot of hockey on video games. Which what that does is it introduces you to a lot of the names of the big name people on the teams. What Chris Peterson and I used to do is we used to play season mode on various hockey games, and so we would take the Blackhawks and the Penguins. He would play all the Penguins games, and I would play as the opponent, and vice versa. And we played a lot of games like that, and it was a fuckload of fun. We both always ended up making the playoffs, you know, because, like, you're not as good playing with a random team who you don't know their stars as you are with your team. You know what I mean? And that was many days how it was. But you
Same with me
started to
on
learn.
rookie difficulty.
You started well. No, we always. I think we always used because it was always a middle difficulty. The highest one was always ridiculous. The goaltender was like impossible to beat. And then the rookie one, it was too easy. We had 10, 15 goal games. But then the middle one was like perfect, where we would it'd have 3-2 games, 4-3, 2-1, stuff like that. That's like exactly what you want. But no, I miss that. That was a fuckload of fun, man. Those are good times. That is actually kind of a long time ago, but you got to know a lot of players, though. And yeah. But anyways, let me get rid of the AFK screen here, and also, what are y'all doing? Anybody interested in joining me? I'm gonna come out of my secret hiding room here, and because I got to mount up because I'm at 50% durability, but then I'm probably gonna look to do some PvP, and if solo queues are like 700-minute queues, I might even look to continue my Mythic Plus tour.
I'm down to play some retail stuff.
We could also look into threes. Threes are definitely more difficult than twos. It's easier to win in twos, but you get more reward for winning in threes. There's no doubt about that.
Mm.
Or Pro, if you're down, we could, while he's finishing up what he's doing, maybe you and I could warm up on some twos, see what you think, and then if you feel brave and you want to try the threes, we could do that as well. My bet is Pro is AFK. You got to remember what time of day it is for him, so that's going to happen.
Yeah.
And also, if I had $1 million, I'd buy your love. So obviously, this probably be more for you.
Don't do that again.
Once again, it's probably be more for you, Fern, than the others. I don't know. Actually, the others here, because I don't do that very often on stream and/or in here. But in life, like at work, people at work, when they start to hear that, they probably roll their eyes so hard because I've done it so many fucking times. That's right along the same lines as when I was married. Whenever I'd start with this one time at band camp, because then I would throw out some stupid thing, right? And at first my wife was all about it. She'd laugh and laugh, and I don't know. After about the 330,000th time, she was not having a good day. Anytime I'd do it, it would just be fucking like fingernails on a chalkboard to her. Thing is, when I find something funny, I'll find it funny from now till the end of time. It turns out other people aren't always like that. You know, I find out all these weird things about people after I've annoyed them. Can't help myself, you know. It's once again, here I go. It's the nature of the beast. It's me with the natisms again. I'm good with those, by the way.
You're very good with those.
I know.
just got milled.
Someone what?
They got milled.
What do you mean?
Darn mill companies got.
Oh no, Torrin Mill got somebody.
Right.
Damn it, man. That's only funny because I know what it means.
It's hilarious. Just watching them.
Andy? Big card. Thank you. No shit. Yeah, they are really good. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Got some mango candy.
Oh shit. Hold on, I gotta take this call.
Not gonna lie, I thought it was like wasabi peas at first, because that's what they look like.
That was work. They had some troubles I had to try to solve for them.
Yeah.
I didn't get paid for it though, but it's okay. I don't mind.
Were you able to help though?
Well, I was at least able to eliminate one possibility, which I knew didn't happen. So, I mean, any little bit of help helps.
Hell yeah.
See, I could almost mention the company name tonight. I mean, you can't represent the company much better than an American flag and some beer drinking. I mean, you probably have to cut the weed out a little bit, but... Don't worry, I won't mention the company name no matter what, because that will get you in trouble.
They'll catch on to your usage of CW.
Right. I really, honestly, I don't think I can get in trouble for doing what I'm doing. Weed is legal. I'm in my own home. Like, I'm not bothering nobody.
Yeah,
You know?
don't mention.
Yeah, just don't mention the company name, of course.
Yeah.
I work for UPS. I don't actually work for UPS. The irony in that is, like, I'm gonna end up getting fired from where I'm at for some reason down the road, and I'm gonna try to get a job at UPS, and you're like, remember that one time? I'm like, no, that didn't happen.
Different guy that looked.
That must have been a different guy looked exactly like me, and sang about
I have many
if he had $1
wares.
million and stuff.
Good fortune to our
Look, I got some loot boxes I didn't open from the other day. Check that out. Those open in a terrible place. I need to look at like the add-on that makes those open. They open in the worst possible place on my screen. Why are they lingering so long? Why are they making me look at them?
It's not ready yet.
I don't even know what these fucking things are good for. I sure as fuck have a lot of them, though. And this thing feels like it should be worth something. It says, awarded for outstanding service to Dragonkind. Bring to Harastraza at the Parting Glass in Valdraken to receive your powerful equipment.
Okay.
Hey, listen, you gotta have powerful equipment, okay?
You get a free tier.
Get your mind out of the gutter, young lady. That is it.
I was not in the gutter. You're the one who went there.
I did not. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's so dead.
Anyways, I'm assuming that's possibly a tier piece you get out of that, which you don't need, but I think I got it when I got 1600 rated. It was a definite PvP thing, though.
Yeah.
Fucking, I see what Ben just said there. He said false. This I'm sure is in reference to the UPS thing. He said falsified employment status. Fucking fired before he even got hired. Ben, I take it you're back from Tim's house now. The charger's all back where it belongs, up at your dad's place. You're back at your place. Back at the computer is my guess. He's probably just now settling in on the fucking shit. He might even not be on the computer, might be on the phone. I'd imagine he'll probably jump in Discord at some point.
Cute little V6 charger. I'm kidding.
No, he definitely does not have the V6 charger. That is a fact.
He's got a Challenger, no?
Did I say charger? I did say charger, didn't I? I'm sorry. I'm a bad human.
It's okay.
Listen.
It's
fucked up because the two cars are not really all that similar, except for that they're both Dodges. Outside of that, like they're quite different, but the name is very similar.
Yeah, no. I mean, hey, that was like one of those cars that I would mix up as a kid all the time too. Like I'd be like,
well, I mean,
is that a Charger or Challenger? I wouldn't be able
I
to
very
tell.
distinctly know the difference, and the reason is very simple. It's called the General Lee. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
There you go.
Like there is no difference. Like the only reason I could fuck that up is because the names are similar. But like if you showed me it in the street and asked me, is that a Charger or a Challenger? That's not something I would mix up.
For sure.
I actually think the Dodge Challenger might be the one non-Ford vehicle I might actually find myself willing to own.
No,
because
the Ram
it's just
Charger,
so cool.
Brother.
It's just so cool.
No.
You can't go wrong with that Ram Charger
The
either.
Ram
the
Charger.
Challenger.
You know what? No, I'll take the fucking I'll take the Ford version of it, man. I'll take I can't think of the name of it now. I'll take the Raptor. Give me the souped up Raptor. I'll take that against your Ram Charger any day.
Well, didn't like the Ford
It's got a
have,
built-in
like, the
beer cooler, man.
SVO or not SVO? What was the? They had like a truck.
Hi, Ben.
Hello.
Something to do with wind.
I don't know, but
Hurricane?
for me, that Challenger, it's just because of it. They made it.
Check, check.
Yeah, you're here, Ben. You're here. I hear you
Okay,
anyway.
okay.
It's for me. The Challenger is just
Yeah.
it's.
Hi.
I see the front end of that Challenger, and they made it so shockingly kind of like the old school Challenger that I get the General Lee vibes. And I'm sorry, the General Lee was one of my favorite cars growing up. And in all these crazy shows that you watch back then, you know, a lot of times the car was a prominent part of the show. I mean, how many can you name? You know, Starsky and Hutch, the A-Team,
Knight Rider.
Knight Rider.
Knight Rider.
You know, Batman and fucking Robin. The Batmobile was a big part of it. The fucking Scooby-Doo
Flintstones.
cartoons, the Flintstones. The car was a big front and center in a lot of these things. You know what I mean? So I don't know that it really is that anymore, but it sure used to be.
Favorite commercial of all time, still that George Washington commercial.
The one you posted in Discord recently.
Yeah.
That is pretty good. Yeah, that is pretty good.
Like,
I've got a few favorite commercials of all times, and you know what one of my favorites is, and it's very similar to that. It was the Clydesdale one from the Super Bowl a few
yep.
years back, where the
Oh,
big
yeah.
yeah, dude,
where he like finds them.
The dogs.
yeah,
Yep.
dude, like the Clydesdales, they
That
had
one made me fucking.
it did, of course. How could it not?
Raised a little horse, and then he like
Dude.
grew up, got took away from him, and then he like finds him in a fucking parade.
Dude,
Like, oh,
dude,
it was
yeah,
cool.
dude. The Clydesdales, they had a thing. Budweiser had a thing going with them Clydesdales for a while. They should forget Bud Light ever existed and ride them Clydesdales, man, because people will get on board with that. I really honestly think they should drop the Bud Light brand. It's going to be the only way to get rid of that stigma. People will forget about it as soon as Bud Light goes away. But it can't, as long as it's here, you're always going to hear it. You're always going to see it. You're always going to think it.
Damn.
What happened, man? Did you get? I thought I heard your phone going ding, ding, ding. You might have got blowed up.
I think that wasn't mine. I don't think.
It wasn't mine.
Wasn't mine.
Oh, well, Alex,
Nope.
Procon, somebody got blowed up.
Yeah.
Blue.
Definitely wasn't me. Ain't no one gonna get me this hour. Stab him in the face if they will.
Ain't no doubt about it.
Same page, Blue.
We just met and you'd stab someone in the face.
No, but
You see,
I wouldn't let them call me this late at night either. I'm on the same page. Don't call me after 9 o'clock unless it's an emergency. Nope, you get in trouble at my house for that.
you see how fast he'll twist your words, Fern?
It's fine. He can.
He can't help himself. He just does it.
He's slick with it too.
He
He'll
is.
have you
He's
agree
slick.
with.
Yeah, he'll have
it sucks.
he'll have you agree 2 or 3 times before you realize he's been fucking with you for like 20 minutes. Sometimes it's funny.
It's even worse with Nate. But
Oh, it's definitely worse with me because sometimes he can get me completely going, and then when I realize it, I go off on a 10-minute tangent.
Which then
Or-
he sits there and laughs for 10 minutes
or-
straight.
or-
No, AFK.
He does too. He does. He absolutely does. He'll come back and I'll be like waiting for responses. He'll be like, "Oh, I just got back."
telling this story.
Yeah, he's like, "I just got back." Like, you
you're
motherfucker.
That's funny.
And the best part is, he's my friend.
Still his friend.
Just can't get rid of him, can ya?
No, I won't because I fucking like him. Can't help myself. Maybe I'm a masochist of some sort, but yeah, I can't not like him. He's just too cool of a cat. Plus, his sarcastic ways are much akin to mine as well. It's just most times he's a bit sharper than I am. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm not trying to put myself
Right.
down, but I'm just saying.
No, he's quick.
Yeah, he gets
I've
the
listened to Scream a few times, and it's hilarious to listen to you guys.
Yeah, he gets the drop on me a
him.
lot. He's like
Yes, he does.
he's like my Buster Scruggs. Anybody ever seen The Ballad of Buster Scruggs?
I have.
Have I brought this up? Oh, it's so good. I love every one of them videos, man. Every one of them. They're so fucking good. Does your side shooter work? Bam! Shoots him in the head. It appears to do.
Like shoots all the guy's fingers off.
Yeah, exactly. And the very last ones where he gets shot, and the guy across from him, he's like, you need a countdown? He's like, no, sir. And then boom. And all of a sudden he stops and he takes off his hat. It's got a little hole in the front and a big bloody hole at the back. And he said, well, that ain't good. Boom. That's it. He's
I
died.
want to hear about your bloody holes.
Hey, you shut up. You like my bloody hole.
Do what?
Whoa.
Do what?
Do what?
We're banned.
You're-
We're banned.
Hey, don't-
Your
I've
beer's,
never said that to me in my life.
your beer's Twitch has now been banned. Excessively disgusting content.
Turn this volume down. My wife might hear you.
Oh, I got issues, all right. What do you want me to say?
That's funny.
I know what I don't want you to say.
Anything regarding
Anything
that?
bloody hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't talk about your hole. Just
Yeah.
don't talk about your
Bloody
holes.
are Not cool.
Nothing.
No.
No
That's off
hole.
limit.
No whole conversation. I got it. Hey, you guys want to hear about when I pooped my pants on the way home from school when I was a
It's not
kid?
better, man. It's a little better.
No, for real. So I was walking. I used to have to walk through this through a mall, right?
He's not gonna stop
Because
me.
it was like a 2 mile, almost a 2 mile walk to work to school. No, it's too late. I remember just the story's coming out. Just like the poop.
Just like the. Oh, you beat me to it.
I'm about halfway home. I'm almost to the mall, right? And I'm walking in jeans and cowboy boots because that was the way back then, right? I was probably about 13 years old, and I was probably two blocks from the fucking mall where I could have gone and found a bathroom, right? But nope. My body was like, one last, and I tried to fight it off. I stopped, I stood, and then and that's how it kind of felt. It was like, whoa. And then like this big mushy gushy fucking turd just filled my fucking pants, man. Like inflated them like I had like booty. And then I had to walk home another fucking like half mile like that. And then when I got home, I went straight into the bathtub and like took everything off and like cleaned up everything and threw everything in the garbage and then took the garbage out so mom would never find out. And she just didn't know that how I lost a pair of jeans. Yeah, it filled my
Shit in
fucking
our
jeans.
trash can out here.
Dude, it was one of the worst I ever shit my pants. Maybe the worst I ever shit my pants in my whole life.
The worst.
One of the worst.
Well,
It's up there in the top
I mean,
five.
the worst.
Done it more than once, but
My worst shitting my pants story. I didn't have pants on, so yeah, you can't really call that shitting your pants. It's just shitting. That was when I shat up the stairs when my wife was at the top of the stairs, and I literally with every step I took up 14 stairs, I shit a little more down my legs and all over the place, and ended up cleaning those stairs for hours. It stained the stairs. We ended up having to paint the stairs.
oh,
I mean, when your cat did that.
I'm just saying it was that was my worst pooping story of all time, because like the embarrassment couldn't have been any worse. It was bad enough that it had to happen, but that she was on her way down to wake me up, got to the top of the stairs as I got to the bottom, and then watched it fucking happen. That might be a big part of why we're divorced. I'll bet she told that to the lawyer. When he said why you want divorce and she said irreconcilable difference, he was like, well, name one. She was like, well, this one
You
time.
shat at me coming up the stairs. We made eye contact. It was so fucked up.
He's probably like that's all you need. You got the grounds. It's all good. You'll get everything. You're golden. In truth though, she did on the stand in front of the court and fucking everybody say that one of her big reasons for divorcing me was my alcohol problem. She really did say that. So and as I hold a beer in my hand, look, man, I will admit I drank an awful lot for an awful long time. I don't personally think that it stopped me from doing any of the things that I should have done, but I'm sure that others would see it differently, and so it is what it is. But I did definitely feel pretty fucking slapped in the face because she never said that to me at any point in the divorce. until that day at
Oh.
court in front of everyone. That's the only time I ever heard that. Never said it to me privately. Never said it to me any other time. But then, bam, slap in the face right in front of the court and everybody. Yeah. Why? What's your reason for the divorce? His raging alcoholism, basically. It wasn't the exact term that was used, but nonetheless, it was a pretty big slap in the face. Funny that her and I met at a party where we were both wrecked. Funny how times change. All right, I'm off of this subject. Blue, I blame you.
You can't blame me.
I don't even know how.
didn't
I don't
even
even know
post
how
yet.
you did it. You
It's
just
not
did it.
Blue's fault this
Any-
time.
Bloody holes. and you
Anytime,
weren't there.
anytime I tell a story, it's your fault. You somehow provoked it.
Yes, probably did, but that's not.
I
the
know.
point. If you didn't make it soda amazing. Hey, Fern, you want to hear a credit card number?
I did that
I'm
once.
not sure. I don't
Nate,
think so.
order
Not from
pizza
you.
for us.
Oh,
I'm not gonna tell the story. You failed.
I mean, you don't gotta tell it. We'll just go check the stream when you told the word credit card.
Oh, jeez. Is that what you did?
I might
it's
have.
on YouTube.
It's somewhere out there.
Don't ask me how I know.
Oh my-
Okay.
So that's how you've been affording your weed.
Uh,
Nah, that's just cheap here. It's actually cheaper than food.
I mean, it is just a
What?
plant.
Yeah.
He lives up in Canada where everything's fucking bass ackards.
True.
Or wait, actually, honestly, I think I should rephrase.
$10 for a fry.
No, I think I should actually rephrase that because, to be honest, I think we live in America where everything's bass ackards compared to Canada because Canada gets a lot of things right. Healthcare's not one of them. Healthcare's not one of them.
No.
But remember when?
Yeah, Mounties.
Remember when?
Yeah, we
remember
got
when? Remember when Kermit was gonna take? Remember when Kermit was gonna call the authorities on me?
Not really everywhere.
Dude, she was going to call the authorities on me for how I had threatened her because she kept attacking my social medias when I still had some videos up that had her face on them. No. No. Anyway, the funny part about that story is what was she going to do? Call the Mounties on me cuz she's also Canadian.
oh, okay.
It's like a 3-week, 4-week ride on Mooseback, I think.
They would take
See,
I
that's why we
I'd
take
probably
the
be
polar bears
I
the
can't
fastest.
outrun many things, but I might be able to outrun that.
Polar bear?
No, a Mountie.
Moose? Dude, a moose?
Moose would kill you.
They're
fast
fucking
as fuck.
huge, dude.
Dead, you'd be dead. I mean, you're huge, but not as big as a moose.
I'm
they're
I'm
pretty
more
fast,
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
I'm more agile than a
They
moose.
can like
They're
fall
fucking
trees
huge.
as well.
You're more agile than a moose.
I think so. I'd like to think so.
Yeah, ask your knee that.
I don't think
One
so.
jump.
Ooh, yeah, you make about one cut and go down in the gravel and he'd have you.
You'd be moose antlering me and shit.
Then you have them bloody holes you keep talking about.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Oh,
you'd have
no.
Dude, the moose is like the North American hippo or something. That shit's dangerous.
Canadian hippo.
North American.
I don't know.
You know,
Stop.
you know that word?
Oh, stop! You made my knees buckle walking back over the left so hard.
Just proclaim it out on
The North American hippo.
Hippos aren't the most dangerous animals, though.
What is going on here?
No, they're
right
not.
now?
They can migrate, Blue.
What is going on here right now?
Cocaine hippos come up here now.
Nobody's safe. You gotta have a plan.
Something weird's happening here. You guys have gone off the rails somehow.
It's all your fault.
It probably is. Probably Blue's fault, to be honest. I think we'd have probably stayed on the rails if he didn't come in here.
I just want you to know that you owe me.
Listen, there's almost no doubt that you're right about that, but I don't know how. So if you're interested in enlightening me, I'm down.
You'd still be on the rails if I wasn't.
Oh, this is true. I do owe you for that. It wasn't too hard, was it? Like you probably throw a quarter on the tracks, and when I run it over, boom, off the tracks I go. Do you ever live near railroad tracks where you put pennies or whatever on the tracks and see if you can get them squished by the train?
It's,
No.
I mean, wasn't alive in the Depression like you, but
Hey, Nate, you should check General.
I did live near train tracks, and I did do that for the record. Hold on, I'm going there. I'm going there now, Ben. All right, there's a big animal. I still think I could outmaneuver it, though.
It's like 6 foot deep water right there, man.
I know, man. I'd be fucking... I mean, hopefully I wouldn't get caught by the moose in the middle of a river. I'm pretty sure I'd encounter it somewhere other than the middle of a river.
You know what? That makes you the American hippo.
I don't even know what's going on right now.
Across this river. Oh no!
Son of a bitch!
It's the worst thing.
Who would have ever thought?
The fucking moose hippo.
That's a mippo to you newbies.
No.
Or a hippoose, depending on what.
A hippopotamus.
No.
That's actually really good. A hippopotamus. I'm fucking losing my mind.
Get it in the game. We need them.
That's actually really good.
I'll spark one to that.
Yeah, excuse me while I gather myself. I will as well. Cheers. Oh, that made me tear. You see, this is the part I think, Fern, like if you just watch on stream and you don't get to come in Discord and like experience the whole thing, like this is the part you kind of miss out on the stream, I think. What would you say?
Yeah, a little bit.
Because I mean, you do still hear Discord, so you do still hear the conversation, I suppose. I don't know. I just feel like it's different when like you're kind of forced to listen to it live. When you're in the Discord.
Okay.
That's this big fucking moose, dude. I gotta get that off my screen. Like look at his face wiggle when he jiggles his jiggle.
Oh yeah, it's fucking yeah.
He's massive,
yeah,
dude.
That's the face of I'm about to come fuck you up for crossing this river.
Dude, fuck it again. I'm pretty sure if I encounter the moose, it will not be in the fucking river.
I mean, you can't guarantee that though, man. Like,
I mean, why would I be in the
really pick your
river
battles,
in the first
dude,
place?
like-
I mean, like I did used to go wading though. Me and my dad used to go wading years back, right?
Yeah.
And that was
wading.
and that was a lot of fucking fun, dude. There's nothing more fun. I shouldn't say nothing, but there's not a lot more fun than bass fishing and catching a big smallmouth bass in the river when you're standing like chest deep in water. And you're trying to fucking hands like over your head, trying to reel that fucker in, and then you got to lip land him with the pole in the water. Oh, dude, it's so fun. And obviously, you're not keeping fish when you're doing that. I mean, you can, but for me, it's get him in, be happy, let out with a little cheer, give him a little kiss, and let him go real nicely into the river. You know. Anyways, cheers. I do miss that wading. I think about that a lot, actually. That was a lot of fun. We did that for a lot of years, and then all of a sudden, no more. One of the last times I ever went was with my buddy Coach. big Puerto Rican guy. And on the way down to the river that day, I called my dad and I asked him. I said, "Hey, Dad, how's the river? How high is it? I know it didn't rain a lot recently, right?" And he said, "Son, do not go there. You will drown for sure. No, do not go there." I looked at Coach. I said, "Dad says we'll drown." He said, "Let's go." So, all right. So we went. Clearly, we did not drown because I'm still here today. And
Oh my god. That blue.
I want to say we actually had a decent day fishing that day.
It's hippopotamus.
I kind of want one.
I mean, we had to stay closer to the shore or closer to the bank, whatever, because the water was higher. So it was a little, you know, it wasn't exactly like it should be, and the water was moving fast. But like, number one thing is if you ever get swept away in a river and you're like rolling downstream, this is dude. If you never listen to a fucking thing I say, listen to this one thing. If you if you ever find yourself in that spot in a river where you are swept downstream, the best thing you can do is literally don't try to swim like you're a fucking Olympic swimmer and figure you're gonna get somewhere some way. Float on your fucking back, look for the fucking bank, start swimming with the river and angle towards the bank. You will get quickly to where you can stand up and you will be fine.
Kind of the same thing if you get caught in a rip current in the ocean.
I wouldn't know what the fuck to do
Yeah,
there.
it's
Sorry.
just
Like I don't know what. Like I know what a
Kinda
rip
gotta
current is,
swim
kind of.
sideways out of it. Yep.
Okay.
I've been caught in like a little one once. So
See,
scared the fuck out of me.
The ocean. I'm scared of the ocean. I am. I really am. I'm scared of the ocean. No, I really am. Like even the Great Lakes to some degree, like it's big water, man. Like I'm not a fan. Because listen, you know what we don't really know as a species? What the fuck is at the bottom of that shit? We don't.
Godzilla.
You can. They can say they know, but do you know for sure what's at the bottom of those things? No,
Yeah,
Hippopotamus.
like not if they can't listen. Even at the bottom of the Great Lakes are fucking deep, man. And how much of that's actually been explored other than with sonar? Like mostly none, dude, because we can't go there. Did you hear? There's another fucking billionaire says he's gonna go down to the Titanic wreck in another fucking
my
Ocean
goodness.
Gate submersible.
That sounds like it's maybe one last one.
Well,
Hey, somebody has a death wish.
it's two guys now this time. It's supposed to be just two dudes, no kids this time, thankfully. And
Wait,
they're
there
gonna
was kids last time?
yeah, it was
Oh,
a
yeah.
fucking family,
not
dude.
know
It was
that.
it was a
Oh my
dad it was a
God.
dad and his two sons along with the
And his son didn't
pilot.
want to go.
Yeah.
I
He took
thought
him
they were
anyway.
all adults. Oh
No.
my God.
No. And yeah, and at least one of the sons didn't
Wow.
want to go. Yeah. But this time it's supposed to be two guys, and they want to go down there because they want to prove that how much they learned from that, and that it's still safe to do. And this screams this is gonna fucking happen again.
So
What's wrong?
The client just crashed.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
For, like everybody.
No, I don't think.
No.
8 people just died.
On hardcore?
Instantly. Yeah.
Oh
instantly.
no.
670s, 660s. It's just go wow. People.
Pro?
Oh no. Yeah, is he playing hardcore right now?
He's on Shady Pro.
I don't know, but if he's
He's on his
AFK,
rogue.
if he's AFK, he's probably somewhere safe though.
I would hope. Hey, you never know.
Wow. Yeah. I was just going on chat here. So everyone, because I got an error report too. Like the whole client crashed.
Oh damn.
I'm still on retail. Maybe it's
Yeah.
just plastic.
It's
Wow,
just classic. Yeah.
I'm super glad I wasn't on at that moment.
Yeah.
I'd be
yeah, I was-
really upset to lose a character to that.
Jeez, yeah. Fuck.
They're all over the place.
60s.
And they have
60
proven
group died in altar here. Altar.
Oh.
A car. Yeah. Temple.
So
Oh
terrible.
god. That's
The whole
terrible.
group wiped. And wow. So they're still dying.
Oh no. Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, this list. My log's full.
Wish I was in there so then I could transfer to.
The cup of death
Classic
runneth
era.
over, dude. It's
It did. Wow.
happening.
That was bad news for a lot of people.
Damn, dude.
Sorry, I cut you
yeah,
off,
that
Nate.
sucks.
Not like you can't tell a story again for 18.
Oh
Go
no,
ahead.
no. You probably best served to derail that shit so I go do something. But nonetheless, that's messed
Hold
up
on.
because like
Wait, let him start over. Hold on. Let's start over.
no. What am I starting over on? I'm right now. I'm watching a video of a bear shaking a tree with two dudes doing some sort of weird boxing training thing.
Do what?
Why?
Okay,
How did you
why?
even get there?
His brain. Oh, that's cute.
Here, here. It's on the Here, it's on the stream. Go look.
Oh my god.
All you've got is your cup on there.
You'll
There
see
you
it.
go.
You'll
Okay,
see
there
it in
you
a
go.
second. Yep.
What in the world?
I don't know, but that just happened to pop up in my feed. Okay. So that's as much as I'm putting. That was
Gotta be
already
in Russia.
that was
A
already
trained
too
bear.
that was already too much to be on the stream because that showed several people's names in my like fucking shit. Showed two people's birthdays.
Oh
You're just doxing people.
fuck! You got my
That's right.
social, dude. God.
Oh, Blue, the hippopotamus moose thing is cute. That's the hippo moose, the hippopotamus. That's cute. Hmm.
Nate, did you ever share that photo I had the AI create of you?
No, I did not. No, it was that. I listen. That was a belly roll laugh, though, no doubt about it.
It was hilarious. It's
Well,
probably in
damn.
here
Now I'm
somewhere.
kind of curious.
It's probably in here somewhere. You'll find it.
I like your hippopotamus. Is that what you typed that into AI and see what it came up
Yeah.
I feel like I can take that, Nate. I feel like I can take that.
with? Dude,
Yeah,
you've really been having fun with that, haven't you, Blue?
Oh, it's
Like
great.
if
It's
it's
so
life or death,
horrible.
you were that hippopotamus. Like who you got?
And that thing is smiling, man. I'd slap it and it would run away crying.
Oh, yeah,
God,
yeah,
what the fuck is that?
That's so at
Oh my God,
at
dude,
one
what the
point
fuck?
Blue typed in something stupid and that's what it spit out at him.
Oh yeah, Nate.
That's
Fuck
where
is
nature's
that?
supposed
Is that a fucking mannequin?
I forgot about that.
I don't know, but like the morning I seen that Blue basically said that he had like basically lost a nut fucking dying laughing over this photo when he put it together. And
Nature's
look,
response was like, wait, does he have no hands?
oh
My
yeah,
God, he don't have. What
dude,
the
like the
fuck?
longer you look at the photo, the worse it gets.
Who's
Oh,
in the
God.
background? Like,
It's a mannequin. That can't be a person in the background.
Doesn't look like one. And what's around his waist? Like what? Why is there hair
I
there?
try not to look there, dude.
I'm trying to figure out what it is. Like what's going on?
It's the continuation of his
Can't look
beard.
away.
It goes all the way down his.
It is.
It's like he's smuggling steel wool or something.
What did you type to get that, Lou? Do you remember?
Yeah, put it in the chat. Hold on.
Oh my goodness.
What in
That should be your
the actual
AFK
hell
picture
is
right
that?
there.
Oh my God, dude, that'd be.
I can't because it's too close to the Red Wings. Like I can't, you know.
Yeah, it is too close to the
Yeah, where
Bearded
you?
guy in hospital.
What better way to
Blackhawks.
disparage them? I'm sorry, but
Hold on, he's Blue's trying to figure out what he typed to get that. I continue, Blue.
He's a bearded guy in hospital. Blackhawks suck.
So he typed in bearded guy in the hospital. Blackhawks suck, and this is what he got
oh my goodness.
from AI.
We figured out why you're in the hospital.
Well, because I work in a hospital. So
No,
I mean,
meant like the guy with.
I have no idea. Maybe it's because he's got no hands. It probably has something to do with
Yeah,
it.
that's
Is
what
my
I was
guess.
gonna say.
I mean, it don't look
Dude,
fresh though. Like it looks
That is
like it's
true. That is
like it's he's been a handless man for a while.
Well, maybe he's fresh out of surgery.
It would be bandaged. It's not. You can.
Oh,
Yep, I'm with.
Get some pube extensions, bro.
That's all I can think of.
Fucking give me a weave. Just let it hang out like a squirrel tail.
No. No.